All right, it's pretty bright in here, so let's just do that. So today we're going to be talking about just taking a break, right? It's really hard, I know, for a lot of people to just, take a break from things because, some people are like workaholics, right? They just, that's kind of their life. They just keep working and working and working. And so these people, when they work so much, they can get burnt out, right? Burnout is, a very honestly more serious than some people realize. It's kind of affected me with YouTube before. Ironically, even though I posted less because I put a lot more work and energy into them, and so I quickly burn out. But and this can also like apply to when you think about video games. Sometimes when you get older, you'll go through that like 2 week Minecraft phase when you're just grinding and grinding and grinding, and then you just kind of get sick of it. So breaks are really important. Honestly, a lot of the time, they're not even just there so that you can rest. Most of the time, they're there so that I think they're more important or more vital to like avoid burnout, right? I think that's the main purpose of them. Because honestly, I know that, if you're a workaholic, you probably don't even need rest days usually. But, just, for your energy, right? You could get up and you can just, keep working. But then you're gonna risk burning out. And that's a big problem because when you burn out, that's when you really run out of energy. That's like burnout is kind of when you've been doing so much stuff and then the crash just happens. Like it's kind of like caffeine. Like the more you have of it, the bigger the crash is going to be later. And that's kind of how it is with work. So if you do all this work and you keep doing all this work in a row, then it's all just going to come crashing down and you're going to be at like a really low point for a while. So that's why breaks are important, because if you take a break like once a week, then all that stuff just from the week is going to come down in one day. But then the next day and the next week, you'll probably be fine. So taking breaks is definitely very important. Now, sometimes you just can't take breaks. Sometimes you're on a very tight schedule. Sometimes there's just a lot of stuff that needs to be done and you can't take a lot of breaks. And for that, I would say it's hard, but I would say either take small breaks throughout the day or just don't work as hard. And not working as hard, that's that you're not doing as quality work or what. Keep the quality of the work, but try not to work, as hard. Try not to go as hard at your work. It might be better to just work a little bit less hard 7 days a week than work super hard 5 days a week, right? But no matter what it is, you have to give yourself a little bit of a break sometimes, because if not, then again, you're going to burn out. And if you burn out when you have to get something done, that's when things become really stressful. But another thing is to not wait. You shouldn't wait to get stuff done either. Like when you think of school, you have to write an essay. You should just get that done if you can. If you're on a rest day and you get an assignment, you get a big assignment, you can take that rest day. But you should try to get things done in time, because when they come up later, then it's going to be a lot harder because, it's just been in your mind. It's just kind of been, a spiral of just kind of stress. And stress can also just kind of burn you out slowly over time, I think. So getting things done as soon as you can, that really helps a lot with, reducing your stress levels and not burning out. It is so hot in this car, and I don't know where the keys are, so I can't turn it on. Just a cool little rock I found. Look at it. Focus. It's a really smooth rock. But this isn't to say that you shouldn't be ambitious, right? You should go for these big projects. You should, just work at what you love. You should do all this stuff. And, at the end of the day, we have a limited amount of life, and you have to, putting your all in this life. You have to, just kind of give it everything you got. But at the same time, if you don't allow yourself to have a break and you burn out, then really you're not doing as much as you can. Because if you burn out, then you're wasting so much more time than you would have if you had just taken breaks. So breaks are really important in pretty much anything, right? So that's all I'm going to come to you guys with today. I'm going to have to go drive to church in a minute, but hope you guys enjoyed, and God bless.